First, the minimum wage hike, then the late-term abortion ban. But if a couple city councilors get their way, these expensive special elections brought on by petition drives could soon become a thing of the past. News 13's Amanda Goodman is live at City Hall with the story. Amanda?
Well, Jess, the proposed legislation also calls for a team of lawyers to decide if an initiative such as the late-term abortion ban should even be on a ballot. Take a good long look. Yesterday's special election may end up being the city of Albuquerque's last.
And we're seeing more and more of them, so we feel that's a very expensive venture.
The expense so far, $2.1 million. City Council Vice President Ken Sanchez, along with Councilor Brad Winter, are working up a charter amendment that would put an end to special elections.
Basically, what we are looking at doing is during any municipal election or general election is when these elections would be held.
The legislation would also create a legal task force made up of the city attorney and 2 other lawyers, both approved by council, to decide if a measure should even be on the ballot.
Make sure that these initiatives are legal if they go forward, because we're facing other lawsuits potentially if they do pass.
Sanchez points to the proposed late-term abortion ban, which would have triggered a flurry of lawsuits if it had passed, and the city would have had to pay all the legal fees. So far, Sanchez and Winter believe they have enough council support for the amendment. It isn't just up to city council, though, because this is a charter amendment. It must go to the voters, but don't expect a special election out of this.
And that's one of the things that we're trying to prevent, is to avoid any more special elections.
The rest of the process will not change. Sanchez says this amendment is not about keeping people from getting measures on the ballot.
We support people going out and, getting their petitions to put an initiative on the ballot.
Now, Sanchez and Winter plan to introduce the amendment next month. If the council approves it, it would go to the voters in 2015, the next city election. Just back to you.
Okay, Amanda, under the proposed legislation, when a ballot initiative goes to that trio of attorneys for review, they'd have 2 weeks to decide if it's legally worthy of making it onto a ballot.